Hello everyone, I'm Salsabila. In this challenge, I'm gonna tell you guys the material about the European Union, a case of advanced regional integration. Before jump to the material, here is our learning objectives. First is regional integration agreement. Second, European Union, well-established regional integration agreement. Third, European Union employment policy's role in evolution. Fourth, theoretical perspective explaining European Union employment policy convergence. Fifth, future challenge for European Union employment policy. Sixth, study case. And last, seventh, conclusion. Now, let's jump to the material. European Union. The European Union is a political and economic union of member states in Europe, aimed at facilitating economic cooperation and preventing conflicts. It originated from the desire to unite Europe and promote cooperation, starting with the Schuman Declaration in 1950. The European Union was established through treaties such as the Treaties of Rome in 1957, which created the European Economic Community or EEC and European Atomic Energy Community or Euratom. Subsequent treaties like the Maastricht Treaty in 1992 and the Lisbon Treaty in 2007 further enhanced European integration. Currently, the European Union comprises 27 member states and collaborates in various areas including trade, economic, foreign affairs, and security. Regional integration agreements vary greatly in a number of respects, most significantly, the degree of economic integration to which they aspire. However, the deeper the integration, the greater the degree of economic rationalization that will take place, and so the more extensive the employment measures required to protect workers and ensure the mobility of labor. In the case of European Union, a wide variety of labor market areas have been regulated for this purpose, including mutual recognition of qualifications, safeguarding social security rights, a floor of minimum workers' rights, and measures to promote employment rates. The means to achieve these objectives has evolved with the accession of more member states and shift in economic policy towards neoliberal, market-led approach. Various forms of soft law coexist alongside hard law, including social dialogue and the OMC. Employers and unions continue to play an important part in the development of employment policy. Tough, in recent years, unions have become increasingly uneasy at what they see as the employer bias in certain recent judgment by the ACJ. Mass migration is likely to continue with trends on the European Union 15, which has tended to receive most of the migration from the accession states. Overall, there is little evidence of institutional convergence across the European Unions, despite adaptation of European Union institutions to allow for the greater use of key MV in the adoption of hard law, and limited policy transfers in areas of soft law like active labor market policies. Case study: ASEAN's role in the economic recovery of countries in the Southeast Asian region after the pandemic. Due to the pandemic, global economic output is reduced due to reduced community activity. All countries, including those joining ASEAN, feel the impact. The following are some of the strategies and steps taken by ASEAN to rebuild the economies of its member countries. First, articulation and aggregation, by holding meetings between countries to discuss the problems of each country. Second, the operational reform carried out by ASEAN to restore the regional economy is to form an ASEAN Comprehensive Recovery Framework, or ACRF, which functions to stabilize the economy with long-term plans, especially in the socio-economic aspect. Third, to facilitate information seekers related to the development of COVID-19 and the regional economy. ASEAN provides a website to update information related to ASEAN. In addition, through the information provided, it can have an impact on the suppression of the COVID-19 case so that it can restabilize various aspects of community life, including the economy. Conclusion: regional integration agreements vary in their level of economic integration. The deeper the integration, the more economic rationalization will occur, requiring extensive measures to protect workers and ensure labor mobility. The European Union has regulated various labor market areas to achieve these goals, including mutual recognition of qualification, social security rights, minimum workers' rights, and employment rate promotion. The means to achieve these objectives have evolved with the association of more member states and shift toward market-led approach. Soft law, such as social dialogue and the OMC, coexist alongside hard law. While employers and unions play a role in employment policy, unions have expressed concern over perceived employer bias in recent SEC judgments. Mass migration is expected to continue, straining European Union 15 as it receives most migration from accession states. Institutional convergence within the European Union is minimal, despite adaptation allowing for increased use of KMV in hard law adoption and limited policy transfer in soft law areas like active labor market policies.